This is the first ever non-Bandai review of the PG Unleashed Nu Gundam coming from a Chinese YouTube channel. I took a few clips, but please check out their full video. It's 30 minutes long, link in the description. Anyway, the size of the box, it's gigantic. It weighs 6.9 kilograms. And this table right here, you can pause it. You can see the price relative to the weight and what you get. It is kind of along the same lines, so you're not getting scammed in that respect. Opening the box, you can see that you get 3 different sections. What's interesting, the reviewer said that the runners are actually crossed across the boxes, so it's not actually separated completely. The fin funnels are separated, but the other parts, not so much. You can see there's so many runners. It's unbelievable. He laid it across the floor, and it takes up his whole workspace. Look at the fins. It's unbelievable how many parts it is. The gold looks absolutely stunning. You have different shades like the copper. This might remind you of like the MGEX Strike Freedom Gundam. Yes, beautiful. However, there are some problems that I want to raise to the rest of you. Can you believe it? There are actually visible nub marks for the gold plated parts. I know it's very subtle, but you can definitely see it in the red circle right there. And I don't know about you guys, but I just pointed out these 2 parts right here, the parts of the gray that are visible. Can you believe they put nub marks there? That is absolutely annoying. I know it's possible to clean up, but for people that do straight builds, that's gonna look ugly. The green runners look absolutely phenomenal and stunning in the light. Unfortunately, these silver parts, which you may have experienced building other types of kits similar, they got problems. They look nice, intricate details, but man, what are these line marks? Are they mold lines? What's going on here? You can see they're across all the different types of pieces, and some of them are actually so visible on the outer parts of the kit. You can't even fix these. They're literally like lines built into the kit. You can see even on the skirting, that is going to be a problem. The manual looks beautiful, but pause. Why are the phases into phase 2, phase 3, phase 5? There's no phase 1, there's no phase 4. I don't know what's going to happen. We got to see the full manual to see what's up. Anyways, it separates the parts like the PG Unleashed RX-78-2. This definitely will save so much time because in a kit that has like 80 to 100 runners, it's going to be a pain to jump between. So you can cut them off like this and you can separate it into like the legs, the waist, the arms, the chest, the torso, the head. Okay, this man put on the stats. He spent over 15 hours building the kit, and this is a seasoned professional. Anyone that gets their hand on this kit, you're going to be spending weeks building it if you're working a full-time job. This definitely won't be a weekend project unless you're doing it the whole weekend. Look at him. He's right now testing the stability of the kit because all across social media, they just be complaining about the hips and the waist. He's showing you the articulation. In my opinion, this is the way that Bandai envisioned the kit to be. You're not supposed to be having the fin funnels without the stand. That's why they invented that clear part to hold it up. The hip joints, this also had a little bit of problems. People were saying that the legs on the waist were not very tight. It's kind of loose. So the actual detail is that you can lock the hips in place, and once you do that, it becomes stable. But as you can see, the inner parts, there's no sort of thing that allows it to lock in easily, and the twisting motion makes it very, very loose up sometimes. The waist part can be locked in by pushing it down. Once it's done like this, it will be extremely tight. You can't have as much range of motion, but the leg can go horizontally completely fine. Rotation is still okay. For anyone getting the kit, you may run out of red and blue wiring, so be extremely careful. Bandai gives you the exact length to cut. Please do not cut any extra because this man ran out of wire for the backpack. I think they only give you the exact amount. Please be careful. The weight you can see is dramatically heavier, and the man is going to do a shake test to demonstrate it can be stable if it's just like that. It's super heavy though. It weighs almost a kilogram without the fin funnels. So with the fin funnels attached, I think it's more like 1.3 kilograms, around that. Because this is a non-sponsored Bandai video, he can show you the full extent of the issues with the fin funnels. As you can see, the waist, it just sags completely sideways. You cannot have the kit like this. You will damage the waist for sure. But keep in mind, Bandai designed a special clear part already. They knew this was a problem. So instead of fixing the underlying issue, they just created a workaround. Any diehard fans, they'll just have to accept this. All the haters, just don't buy the kit or wait for someone to fix it. Okay, the base is another issue. Why are we reusing a unicorn base? because they printed new parts to cover up some of the pieces where you would use for the unicorn. I call this extreme laziness. I will expect third parties to create their own PG Unleashed Nu bases like this on screen here. This would look way better. You can even display the fin funnels in vertical form instead of buying a bunch of base 8s. Now look at the length. It is 43 centimeters. That is long. The whole kit 60 centimeters. For you guys considering to put it in your case, I hope you have a case big enough. Anyways, they also showed off the fact that they have a part for the double fin funnels. You can already display it in the double fin funnel form if you want, 3 on each side. I think that's kind of cool. You can customize how you arrange the fin funnels. He's going to show you the mechanism, how you fold it, how it bends. Absolutely beautiful that you can pull it into unleashed form and display it like that on a base. And you can open it like that and then shows the intricate details. Very, very nice. It's just absurd to think about how much effort that they put into designing these funnels. But I think missed opportunity again. Why are we putting it on an action-based 8 when you can customize and make your own one? I don't know why. Maybe they'll come up with some P Bandai special base for the model. I think that really could be the play. But regardless of all the issues, this is still a magnificent, beautiful kit. I do think the third parties are going to go crazy in the upgrades and fixes. There'll definitely be metal parts releasing. There'll definitely be third-party LED lights and a new base. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to give it a like. The kit is going to release in a few days and the reviews in Asia are going to go crazy. Unfortunately, the Western audience, we're getting the kit a little bit later, so you got to wait for that. See ya.